Visual processing is also known as visual perception and refers to our brain's ability to interpret, understand, and output what we're seeing once visual information has entered our brain through our eyes. Visual processing skills include directional sense or right-left awareness, which contributes to reversals. Visual analysis, our ability to analyze size, shape, orientation, length of visual forms. Visual memory. Visual motor integration, which is our brain's ability to combine what we see with movement or eye-hand coordination. And visual processing speed. Kids with visual processing problems will struggle with early letter and word recognition. They will struggle with handwriting, copying, organizing written work, lining up columns of numbers when they're doing math problems. And they can also struggle with the more spatial aspects of math, such as graphing or geometry. Imagine a 6-year-old child who has learned their letters and all of the visual judgments that go into that. They're able to recognize letters when they're bigger, smaller, turned, or even upside down, as well as in many different fonts. We do that using our visual processing skills. Visual processing problems are sometimes referred to as nonverbal learning disabilities. Developmental optometrists will test visual processing problems when kids have learning challenges. Schools also will generally look at visual processing problems when kids are having school problems. Child study teams, usually the occupational therapist, sometimes the learning specialist, will assess visual processing. Outside of school, educational psychologists and neuropsychologists generally assess visual processing skills. In terms of treatment strategies for visual processing, there's 2 categories. One is compensatory, which includes having kids use slant boards or minimizing the amount of writing they do in a classroom, or using a tablet or a keyboard to reduce writing demands, and other types of occupational therapy interventions. Optometric vision therapy can actually improve visual processing skills, however. If you'd like to learn more about visual processing and visual spatial thinking, there's an excellent article on our website called Picture This, which is written by an educator, and it's in the visual processing section.